They're sitting in their seats as I come up. I'm almost sure. X on the seat. Nothing like the seats I film in Colorado, but nevertheless the same exact thing. They're just established where I go in these giant worlds that most people apparently really haven't seen yet. This is interesting. Wait for it. I've zoomed on them so many times. You guys stick with this. Just learn the system. My favorite little people, just so I could talk. This is incredible. Pennsylvania, I was underestimating at times, but it's simply amazing. Every place is a little different, but if you follow that language, you'll always do it. Now, I'm revisiting places of the past. Trust me, watch this whole video. So here's a spot, right? I'm going to see if I can get time to get over there real quick. It's a spot that I used to bring with my kids. Give me a second. I may go into the bridge, I may not, but we used to go down and follow the river. Like, you're not supposed to go across the street. It's all, you just jump the guardrails. I can already tell that's theirs. Right there. Trust me, it's theirs. You guys know. See how it's different. It's white and all that. And I have pictures right in there. Anyone seen the picture on my main Facebook when I'm sitting there trying to pretend like I'm big? Like, everyone's like, Mark, your arms were so big. We were making that on purpose. Like, right behind there, behind that picture was them. And they were always around me. And I've realized, whoa, hold on. No, I got it. You guys, if you think that alarm did anything except make them laugh at me, you haven't watched enough videos yet. These guys are much smarter than people think. I'm going to go is going to take longer. I want to go right back in here real quick. I want to show you how pretty this is. And I want to find out if anyone knows where I am, because I need you to come here at some point. Even in the winter, you can be here if it's no snow, and really see what's going on. I'd love to give you a couple directions on where to go. Never use common sense like I do. So it's like, oh, they Diesel, I don't think you're more than 2 hours from here. Wouldn't be behind the icicles. Well, then maybe that's exactly where they are then. That's how I think. I know I have to at least think like that, so I don't get fooled. This goes straight down. I'm trying to move my camera. A lot of people will climb here. Hold on, I gotta fix my camera. Look how cool that is. Oh man. I can't do it any better because I think my camera's gonna fall. Man, if you fell down there, that's it. So, this is, what I'm trying to say is, this is an amazing, amazing place. Just follow that river. You can even see their structures underneath. Oh my God, hold on. Are they right under that bridge? I didn't know, when I used to bring my kids here, after I got divorced, like we would have our weekends, we'd come up places like this on the way to the farm. So I'm seeing stuff there. That looks unusual. No idea. Always had these feelings, but, so let's go back here, give me a sec. So let's just see. This now, I know people, but see, they're rampant through here. I can already see it. A lot of people. You'll never see it, like anyone more than a car there, but I mean, over time, a lot of people park there because they want to walk to the edge. I think kids do it too. This is suspicious right here. People walk on this path. You can see it wouldn't be a path if people didn't walk down it. This is a person. I walked down this 20 years ago. I started walking down at 20, maybe even longer. Oh God, I'm older than that. How long have I been driving up here? So, oh wow. What the hell, you guys? Those look like round seats. They're round. There's an X above that one. Were they just sitting here just now when I pulled in? If so, where are they? I got something right here that looks very suspicious, you guys. Do you think they sit right here and watch these random people walk down? Because here, nobody has a clue. Like there's nobody. You guys, this is a structure right here. So I'm gonna find someone that knows this, and they're gonna come over here for us. And they're gonna blow our minds. Otherwise, I'll be back. I might fly back here. I gotta film in here. This is my past. I know I'm supposed to be here. Look at this, you guys. This is in public. Look, the road to go into that place is over there. I don't know the name of this, or I would say it. I'm not trying to hide this. It's that good. You got to see what I'm seeing from the road. You don't even have to believe me. Just drive down down 6 there, on 6, and stare in the woods, and you will see colossal, unmistakable structures. It's incredible. It's just amazing, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Seriously, guys, this is a giant X. Why is it so good here versus where I live? This is like real Sasquatch type shit stuff. Like dog, like the big ones. It's kind of impossible to know exactly unless I'm in Colorado. Like, I only know if I'm going to be buying my big special, like big white guys and stuff like that. I don't know if they're here. And if they are looking at me and they were just sitting in those seats, which is what it looks like, I mean, that shit was just disturbed. That shoot. Sorry, my cousin's been correcting me. My nephew. It's cold, too. Maybe not even. I'm not sure. It's hard to believe you're in Pennsylvania. Look at this. I feel like, I could probably tell you I was in Colorado. I wouldn't do that, but this is very Colorado. This is where they are. So I truly believe the big guys, like the mystical ones, are always in these big pine trees. And you'll see by my video, I don't know which one's coming first, but see, look, twisted, it's them. I know they did that. I filmed it 1,000 times. I know people have been here. And I don't expect any kind of big world here, but they're definitely here. It's an X, but I think it's an accident. I'm doing this because I want to know if I can get one of you guys here. Not right here, but I'm going to send you somewhere close. And I think just by showing you what I have on this path that a person would walk down, if you keep going, it's absolutely incredible. Right up there is one of the prettiest waterfalls. Maybe I'll walk to that. I'm just freezing. All clear right here. Let's go off trail a little bit. This is all done. See, this is discreet because I think it's near people. All you got to do is walk into that forest over there out of sight, and it becomes insane. And you can really see it now because of the wintertime. There's no pines like this where we live. I don't know why. Kind of like Jersey. There is patches, but you don't get to like real pine forest. So like, as far as I can remember, to like the Pine Barrens. Give me a sec. Amazing. So I just walked back there real quick. Yeah, I can see to film. I got to go way up in there. So this is the PA. They're very discreet, like right off the road, but not on Route 6. Like, you'll see this. You just got to know what you're looking at. And Route 6 is right there. And there's nowhere to pull over, nowhere to park, and it goes about 20 miles. And so it's just 20 miles of endless forest on both sides. And I think it goes about 20 miles into the forest on both sides. And for some reason here, it's simply outstanding. Am I showing you something that's blowing your mind? No, but I'm in a real public place, and I think you can see it's still really good. I mean, their structures are right here. Nobody knows. Isn't that crazy? Just us. They're the ones that are crazy. You guys are the ones that are normal, okay? maybe we're all crazy in our rest of our lives. Like maybe we all have, I think everyone's somewhat insane in some way, right? Like a little bit. Even if it's just like from taking care of 7 kids for 20 years. But not when it comes to this. It's amazing what a camera can do to people. Ooh, what's that? Why would there be a tarp down there? Strange. I mean, not having a question, but I was just wondering how it got there. You have to be extremely careful here. Like, this is it. You go off, that's it. Oh, wow. I don't know how that tarp. I mean, I guess it just blew in from the road or something? You know what? It might have blown, you know, out of a truck or something here and then ended up somehow getting through the forest. I am seeing what looks like summertime walking. See how clear everything is? Like there's no real leaves there or anything like that. It could be from water, you know, I don't know. I don't think so. I think that water comes out. Okay, I had my suspicions when I was there, but this is the tough part of what I do. Pareidolia? Or how deep does their magic really run? This is not the first time I've seen this. Like, what if this tree just gave way? I'm dead. See that? This is the coolest place. You just feel like you're going to fall off, though. I mean, I'm not scared of heights too much, but man, does it feel like you're just going in. Like, I'd go in there if it was summer and die, but I can't die in there in the winter. As crazy as that sounds. Because for some reason, I won't just die. I'm going to be in there floating down the river with broken arms and legs, slowly freezing to death. Don't say that's horrible. That's my luck. Or anyone else just gets to die, not me. I'm gonna have to freeze to death in the water as well. It's not. That's just how I. That's how I see that happening. So it's pretty amazing. I would love to show you how to go over there. Hopefully, I didn't pass that X yet. And I can show you the X. It's something that's gonna blow your mind if you see it. Look at that. Between Hawley and Milford. Did you ever see Step Brothers? The movie? Well, the one dude, not Will Ferrell, the other guy, he's got in part of the movie, he's wearing a shirt that says Milford on it. That's Milford, Pennsylvania. I was blown away because not many people know Milford. And I know it's not a big area. Like most, you know what it is? I'm not trying to rag on the people here, but most people around here don't have, like they just constantly have to work and stress out and just to pay, you know, pay a mortgage that's too much. You know, that's why there's a lot of lack of focus of like what's really important in life. And a lot of people will agree with me that's from this area, you know, like New Jersey. And not everybody, I mean, it's probably, you know, call it a 50 percentile, are just wrapped up in themselves. They're all good people, you know, that are just kind of lost, you know, just misguided and, you know, have been led to believe that success is the only way to measure the quality of your life. And that's not a poor man's excuse. Believe me when I tell you, there's nothing wrong with being successful. That's awesome. But don't make it your focus. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I think I'm right in this. Just remember, I do it in layman's terms. Remember, you're floating on a giant piece of dirt in the middle of outer space. Okay? This is space. Like, not a second right here, but it is because... So if this piece of dirt was smaller, let's just say this was 10 by 10. Why does it matter what size the Earth is, in a sense? You know what I'm saying? I'm being hypothetical, but why? Like, why does it matter? You're still on this piece of rock and dirt, floating around in, I mean, you know, we're just hovering in space. And I think people forget that. I don't think most of you do. I really don't. I feel like I'm talking for most of you, like in a sense, like just not that you need it, but just like during the video, like you're like, oh yeah, that's how I feel. I try to tell people about Bigfoot and they think I'm crazy, and it's like, yeah, but they're crazy. That's the thing. I'm gonna take one quick peek under the bridge. So here's the secret. So it's a little path here. Follow this down. They're all through here. What I would do is walk through here, I'm hoping we're going to get someone to do this and send us video so we can all watch it. Don't follow the river. If you want to have just like a human time, follow the river down. It flattens out and becomes this awesome marsh. If you want to see them, all you got to do. By far not my best timestamp, but I think it's them. I'm so drawn to him in the video. I tried not to show you, but I just want to show in case. And then you got the leaner. See, it already starts to break the path. Go back there. I'm talking, you're going to see structures. I can't go any further because my car's running. My dad's car's running. That are simply unbelievable. You just got to get out of this human area. That's one thing I always loved about Pennsylvania, the icicles. To say, you know, like, look, I'm not going to say they did it, but it is kind of interesting. If they did it, it's with like anti-gravity. People don't understand. Like, they could just throw me off of here if they didn't want me to do this. Like, they could probably telepathy me and just have myself jump off. They don't do that, and they would never even be the wiser. Everyone would just think, he committed suicide or he slipped. That's all. Even if I was a Bigfooter, no one's going to believe it. Oh, he must have slipped. It's going to be a default answer. I'm still here. Don't be scared in this. Don't be nervous in this. Just open your mind, and they will just accept you right in. Carlos just texted me and said he saw one today, and he filmed him. Why did he do that? I know the answer. It's all in his knowledge.
Business and individual attacks.
And it's all in his brain. That's how he did it. I really saw it. Right there. They're right there. That might even be them right there. Right? Hold on, make sure no one's around me. I've done this before, and there's like somewhere in like public, and there's actually someone behind me. I didn't know it. I had to cut in. You might not believe me, but I have no idea what I'm talking about someone coming up behind me. Guys, why does that look suspicious? There's a symmetrical X. Hold on a second. I mean, if there's a symmetrical X and something that looks like there's a face there, it's kind of strange. I mean, what a coincidence. We get this too much. Oh, now it's going blurry? Come on. Is that another? There's another X in front of them. I'm seeing movement, but I think it's the branches, right? Yes, there's no wind here. Look, nothing's... Oh, there is a little bit. What is that? You guys might be able to think I'm insane, but on my screen... Alright, so the wind's blowing behind it, right? It's hard to see on my little screen. What is this, is the question. And why is that cluster behind an X? Just when I'm here, you know, like maybe they knew. I think they did, because I'm not saying they know it was me, but maybe because when I walked over there was 2 seats, you guys, that were kind of unexplainable, and one of them had like an X on it. That was pretty cool. They seem to do it exactly that way here. You know, it's a different thing. That's why these are established giant spots I find in Colorado. These guys don't seem to do that. They're not going to establish like this major spot, and then I think they move around. Forgive me for how bad this next clip comes out with Carlos.
Oh my God, Mark!
I'm filming a video in the car, driving home, and I answered your...
Oh my God!
I'm going to show you in the video, like I'm sitting here just going on and on and on and on about the, like, you got to see what I just filmed. It's unbelievable. Like, it's crazy. Because about 10 minutes ago on the same clip, I was explaining that you sent me a picture and that you saw them today, and I explained how, you know, it's all in our knowledge. You know, it's all, you finally got to where your brain is okay for them, you know? They know you're not going to go tell the policia, you know?
Okay. Wait. You thought about the image that I sent you.
Yeah.
Where I am. Okay. Let me tell you something for the people in Energy Overload.
Okay.
Hey guys, I love everybody. My English is bad, okay? Take care and good, happy New Year, okay?
Happy New Year.
I love you.
Adios, you guys.
I love you, Mark.
Okay, so let me explain that, you guys. Hopefully that wasn't, when I answered, it wasn't like I had any idea Carlos was calling me right then. It just happened. He was calling to say Happy New Year. I had no idea. Like, it's not, we don't call that often, so that was just, I was just talking about him, explained what happened, then he calls while I'm doing the video. That's kind of cool. So hopefully you could see him. It's funny. He's like, sorry guys for my English, but his English is really good. Like, he actually understands. I mean, you gotta remember, if you're bilingual, like, you can have a conversation, I don't care what language it is, aside from your own language, it's pretty impressive. So to be fluent, and I know some people are fluent in, you know, more than one. I mean, that's just it's a skill, in my opinion. Man, it's amazing how dark it is in here, but how the camera keeps it light. Let's just take a quick look. This is right across the street. Like, you got my driveway, this is what it is. There's the river here, you can see it's been flooded. Oh, there's a garbage bin in there. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I knew it. Is it right across the street? My whole life I spent over here as a kid. Anywhere where you could get away from your parents. You guys all know what I'm talking about. At my age. You love your parents, but it was just, you know, you had to get out of there. Like, go like sneak a cigarette or something. So I'm coming over here on purpose at night. Like, I just can't stop. Like, I'm supposed to go home and I can't. Like, I parked the car like at the end of the driveway. There's an X. There's no way. There's two X's right there. Check this out. Somehow this all flooded, but that's been put there since then. Okay.
You'll see when I come back.
Watch this.
Was already there before the flood.
I've always known they're in there. Since I've done this, like, I've never been over there, but this is one of the places that came back. It's really crazy in there. I have to leave tomorrow, and I'm really hoping, look at this, you guys, that I can get out. I want to go, I haven't finished that underverse. I'm calling it like the underverse. I'm going to call it like underverse found in on my property. I don't know, whatever. You guys, what I have now will give you an idea, but it's very extensive, and I could. It's a language. It wasn't put there by water. In fact, water could rush by that and that'll never move. There's some kind of pile underneath it. You guys see that? So I think that's from water. I think you're getting an idea of how dark it really is. I got that down there. Yeah, I swear the little people just run right across the street. That goes right into where they start across my street, on our property. This is our property right here too, by the way. It's right to here. Other side is used to be my Uncle Mike's, but my dad's partner, but he sold it years ago. I question this. It's kind of weird how this just happens to go by where, you know, there was a bridge here literally 150, 200 years ago. Some kind of walking, I don't know, it might have been more of like, it's probably a horse and carriage type of bridge. And then this stuff is just from that flood. But this does look strange to me. I see it in Colorado. Oh yeah, see, they have the other side too. There's definitely a bridge there. They have all those beautiful fieldstone. Those are the nice ones. You can buy pallets of that up the street. Look at that thing. I think the little ones come across. I see it too much. Because usually when a tree does fall, it's like this. It's not going to make a complete bridge all the time, and I see it in Colorado. If it wasn't for that state, you guys, I would be worthless in this subject. I wouldn't be me. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, I just got lucky, I think. Right place, right time. Yeah, I had the ambition and the drive, but without it being that place, Nothing would have happened to me. I can't read this. You would never read this forest without, you guys probably could, because you've seen, half of you do it now, and you've seen what I've shown. So you could come in here and really identify stuff like that. You know how you know they did that? Besides what I showed you before? That's how you know. Okay? Look, you can't even, no, look, it was there in the water. It doesn't move. Look at that. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. I get to go back to Colorado, so if I mess up here, it's like, bye. I'm telling you, with nature, this is what happens. Every single time. Or they, if it falls in the river, it gets pushed down. This is a roaring, this is like 10 feet deep of rapids. It'll push any tree out of the way. When they lock it in, it used to be a bridge. You're telling me where there used to be a horse and carriage bridge just happens to be a tree that's making a bridge now? Think about it. Remember, when I show you things, before you deny, really process. Okay, because remember, you don't know the answer. You don't know that it's not. You're using your default negativity. Always leave it open. Be like, yep, they made that bridge. I know they made that bridge. Even if you end up being wrong. If you do that, you will go further in the subject. You just have to be open. I can't explain why. I don't know why. It just works. That's blatant right there. Look, there's another structure right there. Look at, you guys, look at, they're over there. I've always known they were over there. I mean, I didn't, but I knew, like, once I did what I did, I would, like, lay in bed and think about, like, because I know every square inch of this property, basically, besides where I found my Bigfoot world. There's never a reason to go up there, really. And I forgot what I was saying, because I saw the sex. Whatever I was saying, that's them. I know they did that, right there. You guys know they did that, and then there's a thin one right there. They did it. Like, I could come back, I mean, I would know after a week here for sure, like if I was out every day, like do 8 hours a day, at least out here, which is a long time some days. I'll know. Because I know I know where they're looking at me. That's weird, something was picked up there, and this is above the water. Someone moved a stick here, like literally picked it up right there. Like picked it up. You can see there's been no water past like this hole here. And then I got X's. This is what they did. That's their X from the backside that I just showed you. It's completely decorated. Here's the thin X. They did that. I can tell you that right now. They did that. And it's touching the third, which is a totem pole, basically. This is all marked up here. No water gets up this high. I don't think...